Hey up everyone, and welcome back to the North for the next episode of the Iron Oath and its 1.0 release with the Northern Missionaries. Now, some of you eagle-eyed people may notice that there has been some changes since the last episode. There is a few things I do need to go over before we get cracking around the world once again. I have done a few contracts in between the last episode and the start of this episode, just to speed things along a bit. The only reason I actually stopped doing contracts in between is because I'm pretty sure Trevor's about to retire, and I didn't want that to happen off camera. If he's going to have to retire, at least I'd like to see everyone see it. It is a bit of a shame that once you start a game, you can't turn off the retirement part, and we started this game and run before it was even an option, and you can't change it once you're in the game. Unfortunately, you've got to choose it before you start a new game. So since it wasn't an option, we can't do it. It is what it is. We're just going to have to deal with it. I don't think anyone else is super close in terms of age. The closest one is 10 years younger, so I don't think we're actually really going to see anyone else retire, at least from an age perspective. Might see more people retire from a dying in battle perspective. Anyway, we're going to go around the map a little bit more. We're going to try and level up some people. I might try and do the northern sort of contracts a bit more, because we've got about 8 more years. I am going to try and beeline the story a bit now, just because it does seem that the interest in this series has dropped off a cliff quite a lot. So I just would like to refocus my energies on something else, if not really that many people are watching anymore, to be honest. Right, let's get on up to... But I am still going to try and enjoy it as much as I can. Let's try and get up to here. Let's get started. We've got a few more level 20s now. Let's see what we can get up to today. I'd like to try and get these guys up to level 16 as well. Okay, pretty straightforward contract. I'm just doing this just so, like, Celestine and Santana and Hildegard can level up a bit better. There was only, weirdly, 3 score contracts in there, which is actually fine. It actually means I can pull in, if I go by level, I can actually pull in Octavia, and she will actually... Being useful sounds mean, but... Obviously, it's a bit rough to put her into a 4-score contract because she's 2 levels under. So let's bring in who I can. Let's try and get some levels up. I'll try and camp and get the XP bonus as well. What's wrong with Boarded Up Pitfalls, fine. Energized, well-rested characters gain plus 1 max charge. I mean, that's all I'm bringing in, buddy, so I'm here for it. I thought it was only fair to bring our boy, I said boy, our old man, I guess, or older man, Trevor, in, on the chance that this might actually be his last contract, depending on when it ticks over into 50. I think 50 is the retirement age, which is ambitious in this day. God, if you told me that I got to retire at 50, man, I'd be loving it. Right, let's crack on then. Oh, that's actually a great start. So, were any of those fights? Not quite, but that does reveal a fight. Let me quickly go up here. This shouldn't be too bad. This is only level 8, so I'm not expecting... And that's a key as well. Wow, this is a great start. I'm not expecting too much trouble, but you know what this game is like with them literally coming out like a battle of hell and suddenly doing way more damage than you're expecting. So let's just be a little bit careful. This may be worth reading. Level up, please. Oh, maybe not. They seem to have lived a life of honor. You can't ask for more than that. Yes, yes, an honorable life, but one of poverty. I'll sacrifice my honor for a sack of coin any day. Fair enough. Well, Captain will level up. Not the person who I thought was going to level up, but Octavia's on the way at least. Let's get your health up to 500. I'll take that, and your evasion up to 15. Damn. And I'll start working on your crit, but I don't expect it to be all the way up there just yet. Battle Instinct, let's go. Battle Frenzy. Ignore attack opportunity will activate. Killing blows extend the duration by 1 round, but Pudrot is stunned for 1 round once the effect wears off. Oh. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, I don't really know if I like that. Okay, well, actually, you know, I'm going to go duration. I'm just going to make it last longer. I don't like the whole getting stunned thing. I'm not a fan. Sure, let's reveal nearby enemy. Man, where are all the evil men? Accrue additional post-mission fatigue. That's fine. Not as fine. Jesus. Aren't you glad I checked? Right, well, I'm not going that way, then. Around we go. Right, Captain, mind the iron. Don't cause a cave-in. You're already weirdly injured. Take some time, but you managed to extract some iron. Perfect. I'm glad that I always bring a miner around for close encounters with the wall. We also get Scroll Vitality 4, health plus 80. Wow, that's big. Right, I'm going to walk over this because I know it exists, but I'm not going to do anything with it. Oh, no, you know what? It's 98%. I will do something with it. Do not fail me on 2%. Please, Trevor. That is not the way you should die. Just saying. I'm a little bit worried that we've not even got to 1 fight yet, and I'm still sort of dicking around. I'm out of scouting. There's going to be one there, there's one there. I don't know where the third one is going to be. I imagine it's going to be up here. Let's just get into a fight. Let's just get into one. Otherwise, it was just getting a bit weird that we weren't fighting. I thought I was an actual enemy then, but it's just the corpse of a man. I'm very sorry. I mean, he might have died quickly, painlessly. He probably didn't, though. Right, anyway, let's get involved then. Let's get this party started. I mean, it's not really much of a start per se, but hey, I'm probably going to camp soon anyway. How far can I fly through them? Congratulations, you flanked yourself. So silly. Oh, he's going to kill it in that... Yeah. Sorry, she. It'd be great to know. Obviously, you're never really going to know if it's going to happen, but man... The fact that I could have killed it with one and then end up having to deal with it anyway. Let's just blind it for now. It won't light the holy anyway, so we're all here for that. Might just be able to kill it outright. And we will. And we will. You two are too far away. This one might try and biff Hildegard a little bit. Oh, you aren't too far away. God, we do love the old thump. Right, well, that brings down the defense a bit. Bloody hell, already. Already, is it? That's cute. So, I mean, you've got to be careful of them, because they will do, like, insano damage. Like, no matter what you think of them, they'll do it. And they'll tell you about it. There we go. Can we stop it with this bumper car stuff? Ah, wheeldares. Can I stand... No. Can I stand there? Yeah. What's the crit chance? It doesn't say. Go on, I won't risk it. I'll definitely kill it. Oh, it's done that thing instead. Fine, fine, fine. That's fine. Well, here we go again. Taking quite a bit of an injury. Already. Not ideal. Jeez Louise, Papa Cheese. Back off. Okay, how you doing? Not great. To say that you do actually have a decent amount of health now. Wheeldares are not your friends. And I think we know this, but I'm reminded a lot to say this is once again just a level 8. You fail your morale check. Damn. Okay. Well, that's cool. That's fine, I guess. Skew it! What is going on? Bloody hell, like, this is kind of what I mean. Level, like, 3 score contracts are really sit in a really weird place in the game. Because they can either be an absolute piece of piss, like, easiest thing you've ever done, or all it'll take is one turn and it all goes to hell very quickly. It's so bizarre. So bizarre. Right, am I kicking this guy out of here? The computer says no. Okay. I'll do this the hard way. Although I've got to wait for Octavia to actually come out. I'm going to have to move out of this, because it's actually just affecting Hildegard too much at this point. You don't actually have the one I'm thinking of, do you? So we're going to have to just wait for him to come out. Great. It's fine, though. We'll still will be able to kill it, but... Okay. Game. Chill a bit. Not like that. Right, down here, then. Off we go. Use the key, scroll retribution, I will take it. What are we on for turns? Not bad, not bad. Let me just use one of these small ones, I might as well. I'll use a small bandage, because screw it. Bit silly, but it's alright. We've got a place to camp, that's good, but let's keep moving for now. Where's the fight, so there's not much point in getting those movement points. Have we been ambushed? No, we haven't. We can just focus on these guys instead, because these guys are problematic. Well, the Bright Mains are problematic because the amount of damage they give out. They're kind of glass cannon-y in the way that they will drop pretty quickly, but generally speaking, if they hit you, they really hit you. So you want to try and get rid of them as soon as possible. Because otherwise you might be having more than you bargained for. Unfortunately, I can't actually get a range for it because I fly. Because it's at the edge of the map, I can't do anything about it. Ah, game. That'll do. Man, it is all just bright mains all the way down. At least he did the marked thing, which isn't great, but it's bearable. Cheeky. Well, now I can just do Holy Barrage and hit them both. Yeah, I'll take it. They get no reinforcements either. Right, that one's gone. Not a problem. Can we maybe get here and start working on these guys? Good job holding the fort, Octavia. That one is now gone. I can now flank it and do, like, some super kicking. Didn't really do as much damage as I thought it was going to do, honestly. Better. Well, you're... Wow, they really are just coming in thick and fast, aren't they? Jeez. Maybe shield yourself up just in case they get a little bit closer. Now, actually, would be a great time for Arc Lightning. So, our Trevor, come here, our kid. If you could, please. Even if you are using the icicle as a conduit and it's not hitting the thing inside the icicle, but still. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Right, let's power up. They will be getting onto us in this next turn. At least I've had one level up. I expect at least one more person to level up from this fight. Or this event, you could say. Right. Hang about and cover up. You hold that. Now, Conduit would be a... Oh, man, Conduit would be amazing right now. But they're all gonna move, aren't they? So let me just... I mean, Tempest isn't too bad either, but I might as well just Arc Lightning and make sure that they all feel it, you know? You got lucky, punks. Oh, he actually just didn't move. Okay, fine. Nah. It's alright, I'll get my abilities back in a bit. You're stunned anyway, not a problem. Hold that for. Blast them. Good stuff. And then, have you got shield currently? You do. Have you got shield currently? You do. I'll just hold it then. Let me just see what this one does. Hiya. Great blocking. You love to see it. I guess blow him up a bit. And blow that one up as well. Double. Double, double. Nice. And then just belt it. Give it a good old swift kick. Nice. That was way easier. Celestine will get... Sorry, Octavia will get to level 11, and Hildegard will get to level 16. That is another level 16 on the board. Great. And that is our third fight. Now, if I now go up here, I might as well. No, not camping yet. Let me go up here first. I'll see what's cracking up here, and then we'll camp. We'll get the double experience for the final fight. Captain, do not give me a cave-in, please. Good job, my son. Morale loss isn't great, but I mean, morale wasn't great anyway, let's be honest. Don't worry, we'll fix it at camp. Let's see what's cracking over here. Don't be a trap. Ah, it's the cult ritual, isn't it? Oh, man. The morale is, Everyone's at 0. Everyone's at 0. But Trevor says this shrine is dedicated to Paras, the god of fortitude. Many pray to him in hopes of seeing their health restored. I believe an offering of coin will be suitable here. Well, I ain't got enough coin, so... Too bad. And I guess I could do a blood sacrifice. We are basically at full health. You know what? Why not? Let's give Paras some blood. Oh. Okay, well, I guess Paras doesn't like blood as a option instead of coin. Sometimes when it says, like, oh, doing it this way will give us the best outcome, if you do another outcome, it still gives you something. So even a blood sacrifice would usually still give you one ability or one extra bit, but in this case it didn't, so good to know. Let's just make camp. It's fine, I should be able to recover for it. We've got 14 incense points as well, so this is fine. Knowledge as well. Once again, I don't really have anything for 2, so I might have to look at what renown upgrade we can get. I think there is one you can get for 2, but I guess we'll have to see about that. Right, begin camping. This should be a pretty straightforward thing. Yeah, we're all fine. Perfection. Octavia, welcome to level 11. Let's get your health a bit. Let's get your power up to over 200. Power overwhelming. Sure, let's work on your accuracy. Let's go Arctic Armor. We're trying to change that to 30 units to attack target in melee suffers frost damage. Sure. Why not? And then Hildegard, welcome to level 16. Great stuff. 673 is decent enough. Man, your crit's crazy. Like, compared to, I think, like, Caitlin's crit. it's a completely different league. I mean, I think, obviously, you two are built in different ways. I don't really have many others to put on here. Duration 1, increase range. Let's go increase range. Done. Okay, let's get cracking over here. 44, 45. There's no point checking this. Let's just get in here. Let's kill this final group. Yeah, there's too many of them. Let's call them off already. And then let's get back to town. Who's the big boy? Who's the big man on campus? The ancient wielder. I don't know if we've seen one of those before. I feel like we might have, and I'm just misremembering. It happens a lot. Right, well. Star Wars means gone. Do you want to just go belt it? He does like punching stuff. It's in his blood. Hold that fort. Now, could you frozen tomb this sucker? Good. I think the Lion-O... Ow. I think Lion-O is probably going to get to us, but the others probably won't. Nice. I like how his head's just sticking out of it. See? Tell you. Ah, buddy. Okay, I think I can deal with that. Not ideal, but bearable. And now if I just come over here... You too far to be healed? Oh, right. Well, I guess I'm running towards you then. If I do like a Super Mondo Mega Punch, how's that? It's not great. At least get out of this disgusting looking stuff, then you should be alright. Now, could you technically take flight? You'd hurt... Actually, you'd hurt Octavia. Never mind. Attack it back. Don't worry about it. Instead, skewer that one, smash it against the wall. Make it feel unwelcome in its own house. Don't do it. Wow, you really don't like him, do you? The disrespect. Put some respect on Captain's name. How far can you get? Not this far. Great. Why 50? Why 50? Why 50? I can see him just fine. 22%? Really? What's that? 22... Game, what do you want? 22%. Like, yeah, alright, I guess I'll do something else then. I don't know what. Yeah, well, you have moved by that time. You will have. Oh, this'll do. Oh, actually, it'll definitely do. Oh, and I've got to send Captain to the infirmary again. So accident-prone. I say accident-prone. Damage-prone is probably the right answer to that. Is it your turn next? No, not quite. Great block. Fantastic. Right, bop it. Twist it. There we go. Release it. Let's put you in the seat. Oh, it's done that. Okay, fine. This is absolutely fine. Which might means it might take a bit longer to... Well, that was a 22% chance, and he just crit. So if that was the last thing that Trevor ever kills, I would say that's pretty damn impressive. You want to just, like, heal yourself and heal all the people around you? That might be a good idea. Here comes the big kahuna. The biggest of kahunas. Double? Kinda did something. Can I conduit it before it moves? Yes, I can. You're stuck, mate. Nobody cares. Hold that fort. Oh. That has actually frozen it, so now I can't hit it. It's a cool... Like, that's a cool ability, but doing that so then it offsets all my abilities is not great. Because now we're kind of stuck. Kind of just waiting. And you're rooted, right. I'm gonna start doing normal ice attacks just to make sure I don't accidentally turn it into ice like I have. So now I guess we're waiting for it to break out, because I don't have the ability to blow up the ice. Which would actually be quite a good synergy when I think about it, but until that day, I guess we're just waiting. Can you come out yet? Thank you. Ow. You still can't move. Well, get ready to fight. Get ready to fight next turn. Right, this time, let's conduit it properly. You just do a normal attack, because otherwise we're just going to be stuck like that forever. You stay there. Don't skewer it, you'll knock it out of the way. Just stab it normally. Now, that sounds difficult, but just do it. Oh my god, you killed it in one. That might have been Trevor's last kill. And if it is, I mean, killing an Ancient Wield there for his last kill ever, I think that'd be a pretty good way to round off retirement. He will get to level 15 as well, which I don't know how much of a worth that'll be. At least we've got Speedy Near and Round Shield of Insight. Very cool. And then we got a few things we can just smash and grab, basically. That should be the last of them, boss. As Beasts for Trouble our employer no longer, and also we got the key and we've been everywhere. Let's leave. Let's get out. Real damn shame. Also, Captain almost got to level 15, even though he came in at level 13, so that's a big win. Although I do now need to put him into an infirmary because he smashed his head. I mean, I say he smashed his head. He got his head smashed in. Celestine got to level 13. Great stuff. Let's get you up to 449. And your mending up, and your power almost overwhelming. Almost overwhelming. What's Purify? Removes target's burst and debuffs, dealing 15% bonus damage for each. Sure thing. That would make them really hurt. I mean, I'm going to level you up regardless, buddy. For all I know, 50 is not the retirement age, but from what I remember from the discussions in the Steam community, I'm pretty sure it is. So I don't think you are going to be with us for much longer. Not in a bad way. At least you actually get to celebrate your retirement. And it's not a retirement as in we're putting you in a coffin retirement. Well, hang on. I just had to renew his contract for 3 years. Surely he can't retire before his contract's over, right? So surely he's here till he's 53. Right? That's how I'm reading that. Have I just extended out his, oh no, am I the man that everyone hates now because I've extended out his life in a job without retiring? Oh man. I'm sorry, Trevor, if that's the case. Unless he actually just gets 50 and just like, nah, I'm going to peace out. I'm like, can you give me back all the money that I paid you for your contract then? If you're going to buy yourself out. Oh yeah, here we go. Transfusion. Restore all bleed out points, but lose 25 HP. Well, I'm going to take it as a backup. At least I've then got an option to use like a 2 incense point thing. Now, I've already... One skull's not really worth it. Ending the line. Nope. Strike happening. I don't really like fighting the people. They don't deserve it. Let me have a look at the marketplace. Let's get everything repaired. Let me sell everything up. Let me get ready. He is still showing us 49, though, so it might not have recognized that he's not got over, like, the hump yet. So I guess I'll give it... I don't know how many more days it's going to be. Like, what's it, 30 days in a month, 120 days in a year? So it's technically... The months are technically seasons in this game, and, man, can you imagine if a year was actually 120 days in real life? You might as well just times your actual real age now, times 3, and that's how old you would be, in this world. God, I'd be in my 90s. Let me have a look at the inn. Oh, infirmary. Captain, in you go. 51? I feel like me ripped off a bit there. Does anyone need to rest? We do need to... Wow, everyone's knackered. Okay, tell you what, let me rest for half of it. I want to see if any new contracts appear here that we can use. I think this is going to be mostly seeing how the other half live this episode, just so he gets as much as an outing as he can. Not interested in those. That one's still the same. Okay, I'm going to leave Andalon, and we're going to see contracts 2, contracts 2, contracts 2. Is there anyone where it's like contracts 4, so I just know we're going to have like a good turnout? Contract 0. I would also like to do these legendary locations before we finish the series. That would be kind of good. Or maybe it's something we return to when there's like a big update to the game. I'm a little bit undecided. There's also this secret island of like Dragate. I think it's called Dragate, which I think unlocks after you've done like the main stuff. Oh! It's back! Hasten Hold has returned. Well, it's in the process of being rebuilt. That's nice. Good for them. Okay, this is getting a bit awkward now. Every single contract is a 5-score contract. Like, all the contracts in House Jawston... in Raynolheim were 5 scores. All the contracts in Jawhurst are 5 scores. Like, I get that the game is upskilling itself to what, like, where we are in the, like, overarching campaign, but it makes it a little bit impossible to level up people beside the other group, you know? It's, yeah, doesn't sit too right with me. Then again, the whole retirement thing I don't particularly vibe with super. I get what they're trying to do, but with the years being super short, it's kind of like everyone's just going to retire before the end of the campaign. Although we have been doing a lot of side stuff, so I guess you might be able to get to the end of the campaign on, like, normal difficulty if you just, like, beelined it. Man, there's, like, no contracts in this area at all. There's not many up here either. I guess I'm going to see what Hastenhold wants. See if they want me to help rebuild at all. Maybe they'll have a nice contract that we can use. But right now I'm just kind of walking around and wasting days, like, you know? Fine, I'll go help with the strike at the iron mine. Jeez Louise. Well, I can't say the same for you, because I assume that Hastenhold only got rebuilt very shortly. And I don't know if you're just the new leader of Hastenhold. But yes, I'll go and see what's going on with these mines. Sounds like a problem. What do you want me to do about it? Assumingly, probably go kill all the miners, I would imagine. Exactly. Don't worry. Don't worry, I know. A drill like this may yield a lot of coin, but I question the morality of it. I expect many of our troops prefer not to work for this man, no matter the reward. We'll talk with them, but we won't spill their blood. See? Don't worry. I don't want to kill the miners, just as much as everyone else doesn't want to kill the miners. If anything, I'd rather help the miners. So I guess we'll see how that goes. You arrive at the iron mine, it's surrounded by a group of mercenaries. No doubt these are the men who have taken up arms to protect the miners. A woman emerges through the crowd to greet you. Who are you, Brunsha's dog? She looks back behind her as if to rally her comrades. No doubt come here to force us back to work ourselves to the bone so we can get fat off the sweat from our back. Don't worry, I despise that man. Tell me what happened. That monster treats us like slaves. Do you know we aren't allowed to leave the mines without approval? We aren't allowed a day off work, even when we're sick. The rations they give us are spoiled, and the conversational living quarters aren't fit for a beast. We came to the mine to make a living and raise families, but most of us haven't left in over a year. What is it you want to accomplish? Brunsha's control over our lives has to end. He must relinquish his right to these mines so that we, the workers, control this. Ah, rise, my worker friends. I can't imagine he'll agree to those terms, though. You know how this conflict started? My husband passed out from the labour and one of the guards beat him to death for taking a break. We told Brunsha's former man in charge we wanted something to be done. Do you know what he did in our request? Butchered 3 of our own. I personally cut off his head with a dull, rusty blade. He did not go quickly. Wow. Alright, I'm on your side. This sounds brutal. Let me help. If that's true, then there's something you can do. I just need to get another audience with Brunsha. I'll go with you. Just get me close to him. That seems dangerous. My husband didn't deserve to die. I have to do this. Not just him, but to ensure nobody else lives like him. At a certain point, the workers have to stand up and unite. We won't be bullied by these rich assholes who've never worked a day in their life. Alright then, we can head out when you're ready. My name's Francia, by the way. It's nice to meet you. A horn blares and a rider on a horse storms over the hill and into the encampment. He discusses something with Francia for a bit before she looks up to you. It seems Brunshaw has grown impatient and sends his own goons. His soldiers are on their way. Well, I guess we'll help fend them off. Let's go. Weird turn of events. We go to Hastenhold to try and help with the rebuilding effort. They get pissy with their miners because they're not paying them correctly. The miners have revolted, unsurprisingly, and now we're siding with the miners. Because, of course, I'm siding with the Northern miners. Why wouldn't I? They have seem to send a few people in. Are you guys immune to... Oh, no. You're not immune to what I thought. Okay, then. Well, I can get on board with that. There is actually, we are kind of surrounded. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I think we should be all right. How much damage does kick? I don't want to kick a dog, but he will apparently punch a dog. So, and this is a one-off fight, so I don't have to care too much about the old ability use. Let's do this because I hate Super Bomberman. As in this guy, I don't actually hate Super Bomberman. Don't worry. See ya! Good stuff. Are you going to be too far away to do anything? Okay, no. You are just close enough. Right, hold that thing, Celestine. Just for a sec. I'd love to arc lightning, but I'll end up blowing up half of our guys. And I actually like us. That probably comes with no surprise. There we go, perfect. Are you guys too far away to actually do anything else? Probably. Oh, there is a knight. I'm not that fussed. Gotta be careful with the floor, because there are some little gaps here, and I was falling through them quite a bit last time we played this. Which was very dumb. But hey, it is what it is. God. Loving these crits. Keep it up. Right, he's gone. You're probably going to get close enough, I imagine. God, you really want to hit Celestine with that bird. Hold that thought. The dog will get close enough, unfortunately. I will try and manage it. It should be alright. Well, the dog's still there, weirdly enough. Heal yourself. There you go. She could take it. And then you've got an extra pikeman from somewhere. Fine. And... belt. That was overkill. Unnecessary. Okay, well, let's just go. Rock and roll. Destruction time. You don't use those abilities enough. I like to use them more, please. Hold that thought. They're a little bit too far away. They might get... Yes, a bit closer. Oh, that's not quite the range I was hoping for. But you know what? Just use it anyway. Like, we're going to be re-upping after this fight anyway, so it doesn't quite matter. Well, that's one down. Now, I assume it won't affect me if I go, like, here. No, it will wear off. I think there is an ability which does upgrade the range of that. God, the knight just got killed with a loot. Now, that's quite something. Let me see if I can just do that. Let's take her off the board, please. Okay, that ability has become way more powerful. Celestine's version of that is way more powerful than like, say, Reyna's, for example. Although I suppose Celestine's more focusing on damage, which is great. Do you like a good mix of the classes? Can you get around without setting yourself on fire? I know it's a big ask, but can you do that, please? Oh, very close. Very close. Well, let's just make sure he's down. Man, Santana is wrecking shit, honestly. Great stuff. The only person who's injured is our boy, as always. Might as well heal you up anyway. I mean, you're always going to come into the line of fire, let's be honest. You're always at the front and center. Your evasion's pretty good, though, so... Oh, he didn't do anything. I guess he doesn't really have a melee attack, per se. He's just a buffer. Not anymore. Now he'll be forgotten for the rest of time. Captain will get to level 15. Goddamn. Shooting through the stars. Straight enough. We'll need to act quickly before word gets back to Brunshaw that we killed his soldiers. I'm ready to leave when you are. Well, let's get out of here, then. Cool. Let's get Captain leveled up very quickly to level 15. Because that's great. He's kind of like both Santana... Well, actually, all of these three are kind of on the way to 16. Although, we'll see what happens with Trevor. Let's get your crit up to 25. God damn. Let's get your evasion up. 16.5 is alright. I'll take it. And then we'll get your power up. That didn't move as much as I'd like, but fine. And then let's go... I'm still not really feeling Battle Frenzy. I don't like this whole getting stunned thing. Defense and evasion... Actually, you know what? Rocky Horror Picture Show. Let's go Anticipation. Okay, cool. Let's get back to direct action. I think we didn't really take any damage, so we should be fine just going straight in. What's that? Time dilation, thresholds down, more likely to encounter blocked passages. Is everyone fatigued or is everyone fine? Can I take in below level people again? I'm kind of liking this is a nice change, because usually we have episodes where it's just the high level people, whereas this episode is just lower level people based, and I'm here for it. Shame Hildegard got to level 16, because now I'm just focusing on these guys, but it does mean that they get showing. I think that these guys, maybe two of them might get to level 16. Maybe. We'll see. Well, Brunshaw probably didn't see this coming. A guard stops you. Halt, stay to your business. We send word of our arrival. We need an immediate audience with Brunshaw. We have information on his iron mine. There's a revolt happening. I haven't been told anything about this. Just then Francia smashes him in the side of the head with the back of her blade. The guard collapses to the ground. We don't have time for this. There's no going back now. Where's that piece of shit, Brunshaw? Let's go! At least you didn't kill the guard. At least he's gonna still get to live, right? Right? Medium health potion? I'll take it. Is this a fight? You just kind of know, you know? So this is a fight, and this is going to be a fight, so there's going to be a fight somewhere in between. But I might as well loot the entire place whilst I'm here, let's be honest. And then we can rob from the rich and give to the poor. That's exactly what I'm doing. Sure, you can't prove it otherwise. I kind of want to stay away so I can arc lightning, but it's also kind of hard to stay away to arc lightning. You know? It's just hard to stay away. Well, actually, hang on. Okay. Yeah. Might not need to arc lightning. Let's get you well and truly smacked in the head. There we go. And then let's obliterate you. Just obliterate you. I'll take just, though. Another crit? Are you getting friends? You are getting one friend. What, double block? Very fancy. Just kick him. Just, blow his eardrums out. Yeah, I suppose you can die from that. I don't think you can. It's the 4 that counts. Oh, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of health to get through. But we'll get there. Slowly but surely. Okay, she actually did just take a lot of damage. At least it's just a dog. Oh. It's still alive! It's on 3 health. Are you kidding me? You're killing me, Smalls. Well, technically you're killing Captain. God, this guy's health is kind of nuts. Well, I think it's his defense which is kind of nuts. You didn't need to crit the dog. It was on 3 health, man. Come on, bro. You didn't need to do that. That was absolutely uncalled for. Right. Blind him, please. And now, see you later. There we go. Had to get through him eventually. It just took a bit of doing. Okay, Octavia's definitely going to level up. I think Trevor just might. Santana might be, like, on the kissing point of level 16. We'll see. We might all be able to get to level 16 a lot sooner than I anticipated. Get it? Because we took anticipation last time? Yeah, you get it. You get it. And I can sell all these scrolls, at least. Some of these are going to be traps, aren't they? Oh, yes, indeed. Be careful. Be very careful. That's not a trap. That is frost giants. My family are woodcutters. We live far up in the Black Shard Mountains by a stand of rare hardwood timber that earns us a good income. In a pocket valley beyond our timber stand is a meadow that remains warm and green, even after the first snowfall in the mountains. There is a delicious purple berry that there grows nowhere else. One day in the late autumn when I was 10, I suffered a sudden urge for those berries, as a child will, and took my little brother to collect some. It was much too late in the year to travel in the mountains, but my father was away trading, so I was certain I would get away with it. The path to the valley was already waist-deep in snow and hard going, but we broke through to the meadow and ate those purple berries by the handful until we felt sick, and we lay down at the base of a stunted mountain tree and slept. When I woke up, the shock of the cold was like being cast in an icy pool. A sudden storm had blown down from the east, and we were both blanketed in snow. We could see little beyond the footpath, and my brother immediately began to cry. Well, I was plainly fool enough to get us into this conundrum. I decided I must be clever enough to get us out, even if my father would kill me later. I told my brother to start gathering fallen leaves, and when we both had as many as we could carry, we struggled back up the path as far as we could. Then with a hunk of bark, I dug us a snug little snow cave, as my father had taught me, with a floor of wet leaves, and we huddled there to wait out the storm. It was a long wait, and when night fell, we slept again, but fitfully, my brother kicking out every few minutes. When I heard the heavy rumble of thunder, unable to sleep and recalling my grandfather's stories, I crept out of our shelter to look at the mountains. The storm was over, leaving the world stark and blue. With every distant flash of lightning, I saw them cavorting about. The frost giants! What my grandfather has told us by the red light of the fire was true. A dozen of the monsters stalked up and down, wrestling and growling at each other, and hurling boulders the size of houses. They were so gruesome I couldn't decide if they were at war or at play. I was paralyzed with awe. The next I remember, I was back in our snow cave, curled around my brother, waking to the first feeble light. The trek back would be cold and difficult. I knew my father would hear every detail of our adventure when we returned, except for the frost giants. Very cool. A little bit more lore. Do they exist, or was he just dreaming? Guess we'll never know. Mainly because he wrote a note, and we don't know who wrote it, so let's keep moving. Right, where is the third fight going to be? It's there. Don't be ambushed. Okay, we didn't get ambushed. You love to see it. This'll do. This'll do nicely. Oh. Oh, he's not dead. I really don't like those guys. They cause such a problem. So much so that... See you later. And then see you later. Okay. 38 damage is not the worst thing ever. It's fine. You go there. Actually, stand where you are and just do that twice. Man, that ability used to really suck back in the day. And now it is paying its dues, let me tell you. Right, Bloodhound Gang is gone. You're probably not going to do much. That's bearable. Right, do the super kick. That's going to remove everyone's defense a little bit. Now, I think I can trust Trevor to go and do that. Santana, come up here, please. Only 50? I thought, okay, fine. Fine. Oh, that's rude. That's really rude. We don't do that around here. Oh, I should have separated it out. Once again, I didn't know I was going to crit, so you never do know, and you never will know until it happens. It's great when it does happen, but also you feel like you wish you could plan for it a bit better. Oh, well. Kind of like that, where I only need one ability to kill it, but it's fine. Right, well, I might as well use this, because we're going to be camping after this one anyway. Technically, in some cases, it would make sense to camp earlier so we get more XP for doing all the fights, but then we also just lose the camp spot. We're really only utilizing it for the XP. We're not doing it to recover. So, works in some ways, doesn't work in others. Depends on how you want to play it. You can play it like that. You will have to play it a little bit more fast and loose, though. And I suppose you could do it for like lower level dungeons like this, where this is like a level 8. These guys are way higher than that. So, the risk is less, but you are still getting a decent amount of XP for your who you're fighting against. So it varies. There's a multitude of ways of playing it. What do you just accept it? Oh wow, you cut him in half. Like, I get we were killing him, but Jesus Christ, Celestine. His lower body was still standing. Christ almighty. Open the satchel. Gotta be wary of that person. Jeez. We don't have a key. Let's keep going. Cool story. Yeah, I saw you appear there. Oh, perfect. Good to know. I guess I'm going this way. Might as well go search everything, right? Oh, speaking of a key. What do you know? Well, let's see what this says this time. So I don't think many worship Anusa, for she is the goddess of sickness. I can only guess with her favour would buy us, perhaps a curse upon her enemies. Regardless, an offering of blood is what she desires. Well, I'm about to camp. Hey, blood works this time. So blood she shall have. Regardless of seeing fit to bless you with her favour, choose a blessing to receive. So, store an ability charge, reveal future dungeon modifiers, meh. Non-boss enemies in the next encounter would... Yep, done. I'll take that. Non-boss enemies. So there'll be one enemy who's still fine, but then there'll be another one who will be not so fine. Panicked man! Oh, thank God, some friendly faces. Hey, what are you doing in here, and are you okay? The man recounts his experience points some of the dangers ahead. Oh, it's a trap. Okay. But I'll be fine. I just need to get out of here. If you're smart, you'll do the same as me. Well, thank you for telling me there is a trap there. Of course you can. In that case, take this. It'll do me look good now. Haste elixir. Cool. You know what? Take this. It's only fair. Wow, 20 with a sentence of Hasten's Hold. Great. I feel like I'm about to lose some happiness with them anyway, because I'm about to kill basically their governor, so, you know. Right, you know what? Just disarm it. Just so I can walk back this way. And talk back this way. Yep, fine. Open the key. Cool story. Let's get down here. There is another random encounter somewhere. I think it is here. So I guess I'll camp first. So what I'll do is, I'll camp, I'll do the main fight, and then I'll see what the situation is with our health. And if the health still seems alright, then sure, why not? We'll do the other one. Yeah, it's there. So let me get situated in this little corner here. Let's get camping. 20% is not ideal, but I think I can handle it. Let's just level up Octavia whilst I'm here before I forget. So let's get her up to 482 is pretty good. Let's get her power almost up. Arctic armor would be really handy. Let's go multi-target, even though both have it. There's a reason both have it, let's be honest. So what's that? Offhand and then just gear durability. But has everyone just got named items? Yeah, so they've already filled to the brim. And the only person with an offhand is Celestine. Oh yeah, you actually do have an offhand. There you go then. Funny how that all works out, isn't it? Right, let's get camping. Vitality, stamina, knowledge. And technically transfusion would work, but we don't have any bleed out points to recover, so I'm not really that worried about it. You just keep an eye out. You also keep an eye out. 2.5%. I'm going to roll with it. We're fine. I'd be a little bit disheartened if we weren't fine. Oh god, what's this now? Oh, reprieve, we're fine. You enter a room and there he is, cowering in the corner. Brunshaw screams for his guards, but nobody comes. You filth! He spits on Francia's face. She doesn't flinch. I should have you executed, all of you. When I had the chance, you're all just lazy pieces of trash. Francia doesn't even say anything. She takes out a dagger and jabs it into his eye. Unlucky for him, he doesn't immediately die. Brunshaw falls on the floor, screaming in pain. Celestine pulls out a blade. I'll finish him off. Alright, Celestine. No. She holds out her arm, preventing Celestine from putting him out of his misery. This is nothing compared to what they did to my husband or the others. Let's go. Just then, a group of guards enters the room. How about this? Your boss is gonna die soon. There's no need to fight us anymore. The guards don't say anything as Brunshaw writhes on the ground in agony, clinging to life, not wanting to lose their lives as well. They throw their weapons down and back away. Okay. We'll leave in a moment. We actually made it so we scared them from fighting. And this is now just staying as 2 out of 4. Interesting. I wonder if that means another one has spawned somewhere else. Well, since we're fine, let's go do this. I understand that I should have taken the fight because I would have got XP, but I'm still narratively role-playing as the Northern Missionaries, who, if they can not kill people, then we won't kill people, you know? But, you know, sometimes people just have it coming in this game. They are just evil as evil is. Right then. Can you just belt them all into... Not without killing him. Damn, Captain! Damn, Captain! Someone explain what just happened. Okay. I guess it just keeps going if you keep killing them, but I've never seen it keep going. That was sick. That was also absolutely nuts, but that was sick. This may be worth reading. Thank you very much. And we do get some more levels. Let's see what this last area is. Let's get it opened up. Let's see what it is. Scroll movement, not bad. Scroll blocking. I'm just going to start selling these scrolls. So we can't get the fourth fight because we have just made them run away. But we can leave and then also level up Santana and Trevor. At least Trevor's had a nice outing, you know? I think I might fast forward time a little bit just to see if we get to level 50. We get to level 50. We get him to age 50. And it does say he's gone, but we'll see. Thanks for your help. I couldn't have gotten close to him if it wasn't for you. No problem. What will you do now? For now, I'll head back to the mines. This is far from over for us. I suspect there'll be many more battles to come, but I am ready. We'll take care of you, son. Everyone is very much happy that we did that. Great. And we still got the money, and weirdly, Hastings still liked us. I would assume that Hastings would have liked us less for basically killing their governor. But you won't hear me complaining. Let's get into the sea. Let me get Trevor leveled up. Still 49. I don't know when the 50 tick is going to be, really. Let's get you crit up anyway. I'm going to level you up as if you're going to be staying here for a while anyway. But I guess we'll see what happens with that. I don't think there's many more... Charge plus 1. Why not? Santana, welcome to level 16. Let's get your health up. Let's get your mending up. Those are sort of the important ones. And speed is also always very helpful. Smashing Tune is done. Battle Chords, let's go. Last Charge activates both Preservation and Destruction. There is 5 charges, though, so it would take a while to get through that. Allows when the Aura of Destruction gains plus 50... No, I'm just going to power it up. Celestine, welcome to having more power. I'll give you a bit more mending just in case, and I will pump up your health because it's always important to have more health. Blinding Strike will go... I care more about doing it one more time than having a blind duration, so let's just go Charge. And then let me just sell a few things. Okay, nice. Any scrolls I've been getting that are like under level 4 these days, I've just been sort of getting rid of because I don't really see too much point in keeping them. Man, is there anyone who doesn't have like a named gear like armor set? Okay, you have Masterwork Medium. Good to know. I guess I'll just keep an eye out for something slightly better for Medium, but Albert's... Oh, and you've got Epic Light. You've been walking around with Epic Light this entire time, you're kidding me. The immunity to bleed is really good, though. It's really good. I'll wait for a masterwork. I will. Okay, here we go. I rested for 3 days. We're basically on the cup. Age and retirement. A character on your roster has reached the age of 50. Older characters accrue more fatigue from missions and will begin to contemplate retirement. Okay, so it's not just a hard, you hit level 50, it's time to retire. So, Trevor, my friend, you're currently 50. You did sign a contract with us for another 3 years when you were almost 50. So I think you're definitely going to be here until you're 52, if we're going by contracts, unless you suddenly decide to break that, but I don't think that wouldn't sound right for the game. So I think you're going to be here until 52. And then I assume for every year that passes, or for every time a contract gets renewed, it will be I'm going to consider leaving, maybe. But you will accrue more fatigue. Oh no, look at him! Hey, look, this doesn't happen when you're 50. You don't have massively grey hair, and you don't look that wrinkly when you're 50, okay? Not that I'm close to 50, I'm just defending everyone who's 50 out there. Jeez. But, okay, so it's not a case of just you retire at 50. That's good to know. He gets to stick around for a bit longer, and he might see the rest of his campaign out with us. That'd be nice. So, more people at level 16. Captain's almost there as well. Now that I know this, I might do another contract or 2 in the background for the next episode, just so we can get people, like I say, further up the levels, and then we can focus on getting this campaign sorted out. But as always, If you enjoyed this episode, feel free to check out the rest of the channel. I'm sure there's more than you'll enjoy. Feel free to subscribe, hit the notification bell so the next time we're going out with the Northern Missionaries in the Iron Oath, as well as other series to come. Until then, feel free to join the Discord. It is linked in the description below or on the channel itself. Come and join the conversation. Ciao for now, guys and girls. Ciao for now from Northern Missionaries. Until next time.